Hello folks, welcome back to Vintage CB Radio at its best. Um, Shoeshine Boy here on a bright and sunshiny Wednesday afternoon. What we have in front of us is a specimen. That's what I call them. This is the one I just picked up. It's Tram D-201. Somebody has modded the manual and put a toggle switch here. It's got zillions of channels in it. I haven't hooked the frequency counter up, but what I am going to show you is a couple things. Number one, they've put a fan in it, which is good. The bad part of it is they had that fan hooked to that light 12-volt source on that light bulb right there, which gets its power from that BA board. That BA board wasn't in there when I got it. I put it in there, and that's probably part of why the BA board wasn't in there. The radio gets its low voltage source from a regulator on that BA board. They changed the caps, put two 40-40-40 caps in it. Typically it's a 10-10-10-10 and a 40-40-40, which I guess it'll work. It's not going to stay. I'm going to put it back original. But the biggest thing is, see this tube right here? That's normally a 6W6, and I've heard of people putting the old 6L6 tubes in them, like the D201s. The 6L6 tube, I think, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, they were rated at, the 6L6 GC were rated at 30 watts. I've never seen that on a tram out of one. Well, I take that back. I've never had one that I have had on my own that did that. I saw one, and there's a guy that can make those things do 30 watts. But I have several of these D201As with the original 6DG6 RCA tube, and they're doing 20 to 25 watts peak on a bird meter, doing about 6 watts average. Now they went through the trouble to modify this thing, and I got my trusty bird meter right here. It's on, let's see what it's on. I think it's on, okay, it's on average. It's a 25 watt slug. The 5 being 5 watts. Watch what this radio does, average power. That's 3 watts. Audio. It's swinging backwards. 3 watts average power. Watch what it does on peak. Now mind you, they put this big 6L6 tube in this thing, modified the tube socket so it would accept it. Getting a little background noise in the background with the air conditioner running. That's a whopping audio. A whopping 12 watts peak. That radio, this radio from the factory would do that with a 6DG6 tube in it with ease. For the life of me, I don't understand, and maybe they were trying to modify it to where they could get extra wattage out of it, and just didn't reach their goal. And the BA board was burning up on it, and they decided to hook a fan to it, and poof, there goes the voltage regulator on the BA board. And the audio driver tube, which is the, I'm not going to stick my finger down in there, but it's the first tube right next to the BA board is the audio driver tube. It's a 6GH8. It was missing too, so I'm assuming they probably poofed it too. This is their modification for extra channels on the BFO. They've come off of that toggle switch that they put in. I can't do it with, and where you can see it, I don't think that's the back of the toggle switch. They've added a few resistors and diodes and capacitors and tied into that variable capacitor right there to get their extra channels, which is fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. After I put the BA board in it and the extra tube, I changed out a couple of 6GH8s over here on the receive side that were weak. It still wouldn't receive, but lo and behold, just out of the blue, the receive came in on it, and lo and behold, it went back out. So it's either got a cap leaking down, which I think maybe that's what it is. None of the resistors or the old electrolytic capacitors has been changed in it, except for the two main ones on the main board. Not even on the balance modulator board. They're all still the same. And as you can see over on the modulator board, the audio board, all the capacitors, the old original capacitors, are the same. So it'll be a project. I'll go back through and put it back to factory. I'll even put the factory caps back in it because they didn't modify anything to do it. They just changed some wires around. I'll put the factory 6 GT tube back in it, and I'll keep it for a little while and get it in good shape, and I'll let somebody else enjoy it. I've got several. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready probably to put a few of these on eBay that I have my favorites, and I decided probably that I needed to let go of a few of them. So the first one that I'm going to get rid of, I actually have two hand-wired Tram D-201s. One of them that was redone by what I consider one of the best around today on tram radios, other than Nomad, and from what I understand, he's very good. But Matt B, he redid a D201 hand wired for me, and it's absolutely a fantastic radio. And I had bought two of them, and I don't need the other one, so it works. Does a pretty good job. Does the power it's supposed to do for what it is. It hadn't been anything done to it. It's all original, but it transmits, receives good. It's probably going to go up on eBay on the auction. Somebody probably get them a good deal out of that one. So anyway, you're tired of hearing me rambling, I know, but Tram D201, somebody's modifying. Shoe Shine's going to unmodify it and put it back like it's supposed to, because they talk better. Does it have any more audio than what it would factory? No, it's loud. You don't need to do all that to get loud audio out of one of these trams. That plate modulation is just awesome. Anyway, good evening, folks. Happy Wednesday. It's always a pleasure. Enjoy y'all stopping by and watching my videos. Hope you enjoy them. If not, that's okay too. Anyway, till the next time, Shoe Shine boy, NHCB Radio at its best. There you go.